Greetings and welcome to another Lord of Verminion video. In this video I will be covering the basics of the game and the rules of the game. There were some people who approached me and told me that they still didn't understand fully how to play the game even after they had gone through the tutorial, and I can sort of get that because the tutorial did leave something to be desired. So I'm just going to go through the basics here. Right, so to begin with we have 4 minion types. We have the monster type, represented by this symbol here, the critter type, represented by this paw symbol here, puppet type, represented by this skull-like symbol, and the gadget type, represented by this symbol in the middle here. Now this little pyramid here shows each minion type's strengths and weaknesses, and it's very much like Pokemon, where fire types were strong against grass, and grass types were strong against water types, and water types were strong against fire types. So you can see here, monster types are strong against critters, critters are strong against puppets, and puppets are strong against monsters. And then you have the gadget type outside of the pyramid. They are neither strong nor weak against any of the 3 other types. They're just neutral. And now that we've covered the minion types, let's move on to the stats, because this game is all about stats. So let's look at Wind Up Sid then. So HP, attack and defense, that's pretty obvious what that means. And then we have SPD, which might be a bit confusing. So SPD is speed, and the speed of minions is ranked by stars. 1 star is the lowest and 4 stars is the highest. So as you can see here, Sid is among the fastest minions in the game because he has 4-star speed. Let me see if I can find someone slower for you. Yeah, so you see here, Mummy's little mummy, 1-star speed, so he is slow, very slow. It's probably the result of 1,000 years of being mummified. 40,000 years, apparently, according to the special action here. 40,000 year funk. And then moving on to the auto attack is just the minion's normal attack. So single target basically means that the minion's normal attack only damages 1 target at a time, compared to something like this Sproutling, which has multi-target auto attack, which means that his auto attack damages several targets, which is useful if the enemy is spawning hordes of minions, hordes of cheap minions. Moving on then to the cost. So in every single Lord of Verminion battle, regardless of whether it's a boss battle or a normal battle, you have 240 points to spend on summoning minions. Now it's up to you to decide how you want to spend them. If you're like me and you prefer quality over quantity, and you will go for minions like Sid, Odin, the Panda, the Fledgling Akalu, those sort of minions who cost 25 to 30 points, but they're very strong. compared to someone like Wind Up Yugiri, who only costs 15, or the Baby Raptor, who only costs 10. You can spam more of these because these are cheaper. So if you were going to spawn Baby Raptors only, for example, you could spawn 24 Baby Raptors because you have 240 points. Compared to Sid, you can only have 8 of him. Yeah, if you were to spawn only Sids, you would only be able to have 8 of him. So, again, it's up to you whether you decide to go for quality over quantity, but I prefer quality. It depends on the fight though. Sometimes it is better to go with quantity, as we saw, for example, in my Odin video when I just spammed Yugiri's and used her special ability. She gained 95 attack. Just slaughtered Odin. So, moving on then to the strengths. So the strengths shows you what the minions, that particular minion is strong against. So on the battlefield you have gates, where your own gates and the enemy's gates, the minions spawn from gates. So here you can see that Sid is strong against gates. Then you also have Search Eyes. Search Eyes allows you to see every minion on the battlefield. If your Search Eye is destroyed, you can only see your own minions and your own and the Arcana Stones. You can't see the enemy's minions anymore unless they are attacking your Arcana Stones or they're close to your own minions. So if you wanted someone who's strong against Search Eyes, you would go for someone like... don't really have it. There we go. The Mammoth, for example. Mammoth 001, strong against Search Eyes. And we have the shields, which prevent, or reduces, I should say, reduces the damage done to the Arcana Stones. So you have a shield, of course, and the enemy has a shield. And when you destroy the enemy shield, they are no longer able... well, when you destroy the enemy shield, the enemy's Arcana Stones take more damage. So here's my preferred shield destroyer, Wind Up Horsefant. You can see here he's effective against shields. Then finally, we have the types that are strong against Arcana Stones. These are the types that deal extra damage against Arcana Stones. That's pretty much it. Of course, Arcana Stones are the key to winning normal battles. You win the battle by by destroying the enemy's Arcana Stones. Then you have the special action, which is the minion's special ability. In order to use the special abilities, you need to have 4 minions of the same type near each other on the battlefield. So for example, if I wanted to use Wind Up Sid's Magitrap, I would need to have 4 Wind Up Sids on the battlefield, and they would have to be close to each other. And here you can see how many special ability points costs to use it, and the type of the special abilities. So you can see Wind Up Sid's special ability is a trap. He basically places a mine on the field, a bomb, if you will. I think that's it for the stats. So on the minion hotbar, you basically want a good all-round mixture so you can adapt to every single situation. So it doesn't matter that much against the AI, because the AI tends to only use one type of minion in every battle, or maybe two types of minions in every battle. So you're pretty much okay with, as long as you have one shield destroyer, one Arcana Stone destroyer, one gate destroyer, one all-round fighter of each type. So for me, I have Wind Up Sid as my puppet all-round fighter, the Fledgling Apkalu as my puppet all-round fighter, and my Wind Up Odin as my monster all-round fighter. Then I have several shield destroyers. I have Wind Up Hoshafant, I have Cherry Bomb, I have several Arcana Stone destroyers. I have the Mummy's Little Mummy, the Mammoth 001, and if I wanted to, I could get the Grand Company Mammoth as well. There he is. Then I have several of the weaker and cheaper minions, in case I need to spam a lot of minions. Go for quantity over quality. So basically you want a good all-round mix of both, of all types of minions, and of both quantity and quality. I personally don't use gadget types that much. I haven't really found one that is that useful, although it could be more useful in battles against human opponents, of course. Like this Gold Rush minecart, for example, instantly restores damaged ally shield. Could be very handy if your shield is down. This reduces enemy movement speed by 70%, good for catching up with those fast 4-star speed minions if they're running away from you. And I think that's all the stats. So let us show you a little battle here. So I'm going to do battle number 17 again, because that was very easy. So as you can see here, we have 3 gates, gate A, B and C, and you can select the gate by clicking down here. You get, when you start the match, you get 60 points to spawn minions, and then again it's up to you what you want to spawn. So I've gone for 2 Sids, and I've used up all my 60 points because it costs 30. So I'm just going to spawn my Arcana Stone destroyer here, and my shield destroyer, Mr. Hoshafant here. More Sids in gate A and gate B. Just going to get the situation under control here first. Right, so here we see the shield. This is your shield, and there's the enemy shield. As I said earlier, the shield protects your Arcana Stone. When your shield is up, your Arcana Stone takes less damage than normal. When your shield goes down, your Arcana Stones take a lot more damage, and as you can see, I just destroyed the enemy shield. So my little guy here should be doing a lot more damage to the enemy's Arcana Stone A. So you can see here I've spent 225 out of 240 points. That's not enough to spawn another Sid, so I'm just going to spawn another Mummy's Little Mummy here. So I've just to maximize all the points and maximize the damage on the enemy gates. Sorry, the enemy Arcana Stones. And Sid has destroyed Gate A, which means that the enemy can no longer spawn minions from Gate A. Oh, didn't mean to move him away there. So we'll move on to Gate B to destroy that as well, so that the enemy can't spawn enemies there either. Oh, been talking a bit too much there. Lost my Sids at Arcana Stone A. There we have destroyed Gate B as well. And then we have the enemy's Arcana Stone A down. Not doing fantastically well in this battle, but it's okay. So of course you can see here that there's a timer. If either of you are unable to destroy all of the opponent's Arcana Stones, then it comes down to how much health each Arcana Stone has left. You can see by the score here. So you can see here the enemy's bar is a lot lower than mine, because the enemy has lost one Arcana Stone, and their Arcana Stone B is a lot more damaged than mine. Arcana Stones. Let's move these Sids back into battle. Let's move the Sid up there. So that's another Arcana Stone down. So we are cruising. So here's the search eye. As I said earlier, the search eye allows you to see every minion on the battlefield. Here's my search eye. If the enemy destroyed my search eye now, then I wouldn't be able to see their minions unless they were near one of my 3 Arcana Stones, or if they were near one of my minions. You can see here I have 3 Sids here, so I can't use my special ability. I need 4, so I'm sending number 4 over now. And now I have 4, and now I'm able to use the special ability. There's a bit of a cooldown on his trap here. Can't trigger it until 10 seconds have passed. But now it's too late, all the minions are dead. Let's not kill the enemy right away. So we can go through anything else that might need to be covered. So as you saw there, I just withdrew one of my minions, which you can do if you want to. So for example, if you spawn the wrong type of minion, or the enemy starts spawning minions that are strong against your types, you can just withdraw them. And then they'll spawn back at the gate. That's a good way to heal up your minions as well, of course, because when your minions are inside your gate, They can't be... when your minions are inside the gate, in your gate, they can't be damaged and they heal up. But sorry, I got a bit confused there for a second. So withdrawing your enemy doesn't teleport them to the gate. They withdraw from the battlefield. Sorry about that. Got a bit confused. I don't think you can actually change the minion with combat, can you? No, you can't. And there we have it. Destroyed all 3 stones, so we won. Don't think there's anything else left to cover. That should be all the basics. So gates spawn minions. You can prevent enemies from spawning minions by destroying the enemy gates. Just move them into the square to start dealing damage to the gate. You damage the shields by doing the same. Move a minion into the shield square here. And you destroy the search eye by moving a minion into the search eye square. You damage Arcana Stones by moving them into the Arcana Stone circle. Arcana Stones cannot be damaged if they are being defended by minions. So if you are attacking an Arcana Stones and there's a group of minions there, you have to kill the minions first before the enemy Arcana Stone starts taking damage. Same if your Arcana Stone is being attacked. If your minions are defending it, it will not take damage. And you defend it by placing your minions inside your Arcana Stone's circle. And you can defend your own gates as well, of course, and you can defend your own shield, and you can defend your own search eye. Again, just by placing your own minion inside the square of whatever needs defending. That should be it, I believe. Can't think of anything else that needs to be covered. So I hope you guys found this useful. And sorry about the withdraw function confusion there. Let me know what you thought of this video, and if you are still confused by the rules of this game. Once you do get it, it is very simple and it is quite fun. So good luck out there. If you're struggling against a particular boss battle, make sure to check out my boss battle videos. If you want some tips on how to win normal battles, check out my How to Dominate the AI in Lord of Verminion video. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Until next time guys, take care.